Hey everybody, welcome to Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to today's broadcast where I'll be talking to you on a very important aspect with regard to your talents. Okay? You know, we live in a time when there's so much of stuff happening, okay? We talk about talents and skill and gifts and all of that. And we've lived over time that we don't even think back on how we acquired certain things, okay? Let me explain this to you from my own life, okay? I play the keyboard. You might have seen some videos of mine playing the keyboard. At the same time, I'm a speaker, I'm a writer, all these stuff, okay? And I'm also an aerospace engineer. All these things are there. But here's the thing I want you to think about. This is what really caught my attention, because I've been playing the keyboard for a longer duration than I'm speaking. But I'm more effective in speaking than in playing the keyboard. I'm seeing more success, more growth, or more improvement in the area of speaking than in the area of playing the keyboard. And then I was wondering, what is the reason why I'm not able to do my best? Okay, now think about this. The most common answer anybody would love to give is, John, maybe you need to practice more. Maybe you're not spent enough time practicing. But here's the thing. In order for me to practice, there should be something that inspires me to do it. I'm just being very honest with you so that you can articulate for your own life on how to identify this, okay? Yes, I agree, I need to practice. And I'm not saying we should, try to be lazy or not work hard. That's not what I'm saying. But here's the thing. I can write for even 8 hours without seeing the time. I would love to write. But if I were to play the keyboard, I cannot do the same for such a long duration. After every few minutes, I'll be like getting distracted. I don't have the inspiration. Maybe I can have inspiration as long as I'm recording something, and then after that my inspiration goes. But I can write for hours together with no problem. I realized that something was wrong. Because see, I play the keyboard, my brother plays the keyboard, but he has grown so much in very less time in comparison to me, and I was wondering what's going wrong, what's happening. It looked like I did something wrong or what. Okay, so this is what happened. I started introspecting this thing, okay? I can play the keyboard, but I don't have the inspiration for it. Maybe for a while, and then that's it. But I can write for hours together. On the other hand, my brother Jason can play the keyboard for hours, and he has the creative, the patience to work on it, but I don't have that, okay? If I play the keyboard, it's to record something, but if he plays the keyboard, it's to improve, okay? You get what I'm trying to go. So that's when I realized, okay, how did we get here? Okay, I started doing an analysis. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. The first step I realized is there was a variation. And then I realized the inspiration was not there. Then I realized, okay, what's going on? Why I'm not getting the inspiration? So when I did this analysis, I came to understand this important truth. My brother Jason started playing the keyboard out of his own will. Like, he had that passion for music, he had the thing for it. So out of his own desire, out of his own intention, out of his own will, he started playing. Whereas years ago, okay, I started playing the keyboard because my parents enrolled me for a music course, not because I wanted to play the keyboard, okay? Now, I can use the skill that was forced upon me, okay, and use it for something, like I'm made some videos playing the keyboard. But then in the long term, you will not get the inspiration, nor is it related to your purpose, because it's not something naturally coming to you. See, writing is something, nobody put a gun on my head and said, write. It just came naturally to me ever since I was small, okay? But that's not the case with music. It was something that I acquired. It's like, certain subjects you study in school because they taught you, not because you wanted to, you understand? But some subjects like English, I enjoyed because I love it, right? So That's when I realized, if you have to understand, you have to go to the depth of how you acquired a talent or a skill. How did you do that? Is it because it was forced upon you? You studied because they taught you in school? They taught so many things in school. They taught arts, they taught calligraphy and all those things. My mom is very good at calligraphy. I also learned, but till date I'm not gone into that sphere at all. But my mom can do wonders with calligraphy. She can draw this, draw that. They taught the same thing for me, but why am I not able to go to the same level? It's because there is an element of what is it that comes naturally to you as an inborn talent. Many people argue and say there's nothing called inborn talent, but I want you to understand from this that there are certain gifts, there are certain talents that God has placed in you, and that is what will help you in doing your best. That is what will give you the inspiration, the passion to actually do. Like I said, to master, you need to work hard. Whether you are talented or not, you have to work hard. I'm not saying no to that. But when you have the passion for something, it's easier for you to work hard. When you don't have the passion, you keep looking at the time. Right? So when you have the passion, then you will have the patience till you see the fruit. See, I'm currently writing my next book, which involves so much of time. For hours together, I sit and write and write and write. But I don't feel tired by the end of it. But to be honest, if I have to work for the same amount of hours, I get so tired. Why? Because when you have the passion, when you are working on your inborn talent, what you're naturally gifted with, even if you spend your entire day without sleeping, you'll still feel refreshed because you're doing what you love doing. See, that's why it's important that you identify what is your inborn talent. Okay, so why I took you from the level, the first level, to take down to show you how I got the talent is because I want you to understand, in life many times we think, okay, come on, just you are a keyboard player. That's how people will look from the outside. But naturally, that's not the case. Naturally, my brother is a keyboard player because he has the thing for music. He feels it. He writes songs. He can spend hours together composing. But I don't have the patience for that because that's not something that came naturally. So when you identify what is your natural gift and work on that accordingly, you will see better results. You will be able to succeed well. You will be able to, go to. The Bible says your gifts is what will make room for you. Your natural God-given gift is what will make the room, not what you acquire. See, those things are good. Okay, there are certain things you acquire, learn through experience, all these things, but you can use them here and there. But that's not going to help you unless you have the passion, and you will not have the passion unless it is, related to your purpose. You understand what I'm saying? So I took my example to show you how from the root, the difference between an inborn talent and something that is forced upon you, or that was bent upon you, but it was not natural to you, and why you can succeed when you are working in your inborn talent, and why it will be difficult and you won't see the fruit you need when you do not do that. So I hope you got my point, and I pray that this message blessed you, encouraged you, taught you something. And it's important that you work on your area of expertise and your strength, your talent, your skill, what God has given you, and then you will be able to do better in life as well. So I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, and if you're not done so, do share this around to other people, and would love to hear from you. May God bless you. Amen.
We hope you were blessed by this special program by the John Giftah International Ministries, and we are looking forward to hear from you. We invite you to stay connected with us through all our services, events, YouTube and other social media forums for regular inspirations, teachings and further updates. You can also know more about our ministry by logging on to www.johngiftah.com. You can now get Evangelist John Giftah's book, Who am I? Reigning in life by unraveling your identity, which will take you on a quest to discover your identity, value, and purpose. You can order it online or by calling the number on your screen. If you have been blessed by this program and would like us to continue to bless more people, we encourage you to partner with us financially. If you are led to sow into the John Giftah International Ministries, you can now transfer your funds through net banking or Google Pay. Thank you once again for staying tuned. We wish you 100-fold 2020. God bless you.